What's up everyone, and welcome to the Coffee Projects, where we show you around and take you to our favorite coffee places in town. Today we're in Rotterdam and we're checking out Evermore.
Evermore is by a poem of Edgar Allan Poe, an American-British writer of horror stories, and he has a poem called The Raven, and becomes something like, "Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary," and it goes on and on about the raven, and the raven cried nevermore, and in the end he cries evermore. We originally started off as a tea company. My wife started a company and she wanted to import good tea.
Right.
And she thought tea is English, and then she made her think of her English teacher, and he always recited this poem of Edgar Allan Poe. We went to markets and I brought the roasting machine. It was just nice to show people where the coffee comes from. And I was roasting on the market. It just went bigger and bigger. And the whole house was just filled with coffee and tea, and then later on we started doing chocolate as well. In these 10 years I really like the experience of looking for the best cup of coffee, and it's really hard to find, but it's the way to go there that's interesting. And there's so much to know about coffee. And the more you get into it, it's just a really interesting world. Don't stop with one coffee.
Right.
Don't say, this is the coffee that I like, I drink this all the time. Because it changes.
Right.
And you get a different harvest, the coffee is different. And you might not like it, or you might like it, or it's just dive into it. Okay, well this is the rum coffee, it's a special coffee. So I have this empty cask, which still smells of rum, and we put the beans in the cask.
Yeah.
And then I left it there for a week, and it's really smelled of rum.
Right.
And then we roasted it, and I was afraid that my roaster was going to explode with all the alcohol in it, because it's a gas burner.
How are you going to be serving it? What filter?
Well, it's better to have it as a filter coffee.
Right.
It's just over 4 minutes. The pros say you have to pour for 4 minutes. It's really incredibly good, this one.
Okay. You can smell the rum, like. Oh wow. That is really, like, you're clearly drinking coffee, but it still tastes like rum. I mean, this guy's even coughing because of it. The alcohol's still in it. Legitimately, I'm not sure whether I'm drinking coffee or rum. Like, it just goes back and forth between the two. Oh wow, that is amazing.
I was actually one of the first customers here when I was visiting a friend in Rotterdam like 3 years ago. He actually lived just around the corner, and he told me this new coffee place opened up next door. And we went there, and Ian, he brewed us some really good coffee. I was quite taken aback by the place because it has so much personality and everything. I would recommend it to everyone, from the classic student to the normal guy in the street. You come here and you actually learn a lot about it, and you can really enjoy it because it's brewed with a lot of personality. Whatever questions you may have about coffee, you can ask Ian and he will tell you. When you come here, you just realize how much knowledge this guy's sitting on, and he's just so happy to share it with everyone else. So it's a really unique place to just come and have some time for yourself, or have some time talking with others here and learn about coffee.